Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the stream. Welcome back to some D&D. I know it's been a while. Actually, I think it's been almost 2 months since we've actually played. But, you know, it is what it is. We had the holidays and all that stuff, and things happen, and we just move on. So, the plus side is we're back. We're going to go ahead and jump right into stuff here. I don't know how long session will go on tonight. It'll kind of go until it just kind of goes, and we'll go from there. So, as usual, we'll have Adrian give his little recap of what happened in our previous session so we can kind of get things rolling.
I think I'm on the wrong Sirenscape, but I'll deal with that in a minute. So, last session, while Coco, Sahiri, and Murray transported to Silvery Moon, Narian and Adrian stayed behind to help the refugees. They arrive, the trio, arrive on the northern edge of the Rovan River and say a few cryptic and vaguely threatening things to a guard and are directed to a tavern or inn called the Golden Oak Inn. Apparently the inn is really cool. It's like open concept, very naturalist, open, like very open to the air. There's a big tree in the middle. I remember now why I wrote very cool, because it is indeed very cool. And I wish Adrian had been on the trip, but that's okay. Because we had a good time on our own as well. They have a few odd conversations while they're there with the staff of this inn and wind up with a touching reunion with the other Kenku. That leads Murray to find Tilly, Tilar Yorul, I think, if I got the spelling remotely correct. The high advisor to Murray's Grove. Surprise! He's an elf. He's pretty well spoken. He definitely speaks very plainly for what we're used to. We wind up with a lot of people who sort of speak very cryptically, and sometimes we're dumber than our character sheets say we should be. So this was nice. He even wound up. He even slipped at one point and said parsley instead of the actual name, which is kind of funny. So he's kind of a cool guy. And Murray and he had a heartfelt moment at the end. With some friendly urging, Narian finally does call home, and everyone gets some rest after a day of the two of us wandering around chatting with each other about life and the universe and stuff. In the morning, we meet back up at the cottage, and we have some heartfelt chats among ourselves. We meet Ilona, and Sahiri casts the Scroll of Legend lore, and we find out that the dragon was the Scourge of White Dragons, slain in the mountains as an adult. And we know an approximation. We got like a mountain range to pick from, and now we just got to narrow it down. So we say our goodbyes to Ilona and recommend that Rain, my mom, be appointed as essentially the point of contact to Murray's Grove. That, of course, means that she's joining us on a field trip up north, so I don't know how she feels yet. And then we kind of head to Neverwinter. And that's where we are.
Okay.
Now I fix Sirenscape.
So, you guys have gathered back up, and you're traveling to... You travel to Neverwinter.
Mm-hmm.
So you arrive roughly outside the town as you had before. It's quiet. You don't seem to hear anything rustling through the woods this time. Eventually,
this time.
This time. Emphasis on that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, because last time you came through.
I know. I was a plant, but I'm aware.
Oh, that's right. You were a plant the whole
Yeah,
time.
Plantdrin. What's up? It's your boy, Big Fern Man.
Yeah, they just wanted to leave it to you.
I'm leaving.
Hey, I mean, insert pot joke here.
Or leave you out of it.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
We should go back to school, study some STEM.
Anyway.
Are we done?
You guys proceed to
Branching
make it to
sciences.
the.
No, I'm done.
You guys make it to the gates of Neverwinter.
Cool.
Oh, I just. Yeah. Hey, Adrian, what's it? How does it feel, man, being able to walk?
Oh, because last time I was a plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ficus jokes. Yeah. I get it. You're a dick.
No, I figured that last experience took the ficus right out of you.
I hate when I have to write down your jokes.
Now
It
I'm
means
done.
that they're good. I hate
Pretty
it.
sure that was my first fight with you. You were just
It was.
the whole time.
It was also your first fight without me. With me. You know, the first time since you met me that you fought without me was also the first time that you met since you met me that you technically fought with me. I just didn't do anything. It was great. My mum is listening to this whole conversation. I love this. Let's go meet your family. Let's go embarrass you in front of your wife and kids again.
Oh, Mom, you're gonna love these kids. They're super cute.
Apparently, they're my biggest fans, which is simultaneously terrifying and extremely endearing.
Oh, yeah, Mom, your son's actually famous. Sorta.
Mm-hmm.
And not just infamous.
It's a children's book.
That's just one more thing to go straight to his head, but that's fine.
Hey, it's just a children's book.
But you're here to slap his ego down and deflate his balloon before it gets too big.
I have a feeling that's the job the rest of you have.
Adrian, your mom insults you more than we do.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? This is no way for a lady to make an entrance. I wall chip into a moose.
That is why we have things like alcohol and pipe weed. For friends like you lot.
Perhaps with everything on the line right now, alcohol's probably not the best option.
Yeah. Alcohol's bad when you explode, Adrian. I've been hearing it since I was 5. I was near the alcohol when I was playing with spells.
We don't need
Don't give me the face, Coco. You give me the face and I feel like explaining and I'm just gonna shut up.
We really don't need to dig back into that.
Nope. Where's my pipe?
Adrian, Coco's not doing anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you'll get used to it. She has faces. They're very, very subtle. But sometimes she just gets this
No,
look
I
like,
don't-
oh, Adrian. And I'm like, well,
I don't think so. I think.
I'm projecting. Maybe. Can we go? I hate standing around making fun of me.
Moose Murray lowers his haunches to let Mom hop on if she wants to enter Neverwinter in style.
We can wash off the stink. I know. Put the eyebrow down. Just get on the move.
I don't stink. That's in my head. Never mind.
You like, poof, and I go,
And you're a moose. You're
Yeah. I wall chipped into a moose. A clean
You're
moose.
just standing there watching us have this conversation.
Well, this is exactly how I expected to travel, but okay.
welcome to the gang, Mum. It's weird. You get used to it.
So, you guys
Want
entering?
to ride on Murray? On.
I lower an antler down to Coco.
Coco hops aboard. Holds a hand out.
Click, 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 click.
So, you guys progress back into the city. Narian kind of leads you guys in towards home. Eventually, you reach your house. But there's nobody waiting outside this time. The kids aren't outside playing. Somewhat quiet.
Is it quiet or too quiet?
No, it doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like it's like abandoned quiet. It's just it's It's definitely the no. You just don't hear any normal sounds. You know, the kids aren't outside playing like you would expect. You normally see them doing at this time of day, but
Yeah. You know what? This is D&D. Had to ask.
it's fair.
Do you think she broke the news?
Settle up to a window. Get as close as I can and just stand.
Just go inside, Murray.
Dude, my rack is 7 feet from end to end. I'm not getting in that door.
I'm writing that one down.
Can I take the pen out?
Nice rack.
Oh, I didn't put the pin in. I just
You
walled
didn't put the pen in? Oh, god damn it.
It was a Coco, like...
Welcome home. You've been here before. Let's go inside.
I'm sorry, did you just say welcome home? Are you really trying to
welcome-
invite us to treat this as our own home?
Don't do that.
It's
There it
figurative.
is.
It's
Please
figurative.
don't do
Yeah,
that.
but with him around, you gotta specify, okay?
Murray's respectful.
Good point.
Is it just me then, you prick? I hate everything.
Well, they're not the ones exactly that have to worry about blowing stuff up.
No, they gotta worry about me blowing up.
That's exactly my point.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Anyway, are we
I'm
going to
trying
just
so hard.
stand out here and
Arian's inside. So we should.
I'm gonna lower myself down. Let Mom off.
Inside.
So, you enter into the house, and you hear thundering footsteps coming from back from the other side of the house. As around the corner, you see Jason and Callia coming around. Big grins on their faces as they yell, "Murray!"
Ooh, excited moose trot.
Coco steps aside and sort of helps to launch the kids out the front door into the front yard before windows get broken.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that cow thing when they lie down on the ground with like all four legs underneath them, and just let the kids climb all over me.
Shay comes around the corners. Well, I'm sure that wasn't the welcome home you were quite expecting.
Nary?
Oh, I think we may have.
Oh, you think
That was
Narian
Jin.
is
I think we've.
Narian has lockjaw?
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
Oh.
No.
Looks
Oh,
like
okay.
some connectivity issues, yeah.
Technical
There you are.
difficulties.
Wait.
Please stand by.
We're gonna. No.
It's going.
Oh.
It's getting there.
That timing, hilarious.
Come.
That timing.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Oh.
Oh, hey, you're
Oh,
back.
There we
that's
go.
So weird.
Yay!
What is happening? Technical difficulties at the weirdest time possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll kind of just repeat what we had before the technical
Sorry.
difficulties. That's okay. Shay comes around the corner and says, I'm sure that wasn't the welcome home you were quite expecting.
It's fine.
That's it.
The moose is a spectacle. I understand.
It's fine. Okay. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Anyways, it's good to see that you made it safely. What have you found out? What is your next plan?
Don't laugh at Slaying a dracolich.
See, it's kind of funny when you hear it out loud, isn't it?
Shut up, Adrian.
We can do it, no doubt.
Hey,
but
hey,
it's
Adrian.
kinda
Hey,
funny to
Adrian.
just say.
Is it unbelievable?
Adrian just walks outside. Bro, when Murray dunks on him, or Murray dunks on him every day, that's fine. Coco getting one in, I'm done. He's out.
Oh my goodness.
You enjoy your conversation. Goodbye.
That was
Murray
unexpected.
writes in the dirt with his hoof. Go high five Coco. I assume they read.
So
Oh, that's
after everybody
beautiful.
kind of gains their composure, a little bit of that, Shay looks back and says, all right, it's a dracolich. You're more than capable of dealing with such things, at least with this group.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they have something, it has something to do with the deal in Waterdeep.
The dragon might have the phylactery.
Well then. Sounds like you know what you have to do.
We do, and we've talked about it. But it doesn't make it any more or any less stressful for all of us.
No. And I hate to add more fuel to that fire, but I get the feeling time is a little bit more pressing than it seems. It seems like an army is amassing from Waterdeep.
Oh,
A living people army or an undead army?
It's an undead army. We don't know what direction they're heading or where their target is. Suffice to say, it's probably either Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter. And I will keep an eye on that. If anything goes bad, we'll make way to Silvery Moon. But we'll leave well before there's any type of danger. But I have a feeling that this the business in Waterdeep is just the beginning.
it definitely is.
I will keep my ears to the ground and I will keep continuing looking for contact support where we can find it. And perhaps your friends who escaped Waterdeep have a plan in mind. But I think you should worry about that after the dracolich. It's no worse than anything else that you all have dealt with, I'm sure, thus far.
No, I think it might be the worst thing, but you were trying to talk yourself out of it, thinking it was I'm gonna shut up.
We have a plan.
Then I recommend you don't delay any longer. If things are continuing to escalate where they are, we don't need a second front coming from behind.
Well, we're staying here tonight. I think we kind of have to.
Oh, I mean,
What?
you're more than welcome. There's plenty of room. Meantime, please, everyone, have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. I'll see if I can start something for dinner for everybody. If y'all need to do any
Maria
type of shopping or anything like that, the market's just not very far from here.
Coco trots outside. Adrian, shopping for vegetables?
Sure. You gonna make fun of me some more?
We're branching out.
No. Fuck you. Go yourself.
Come on,
Better
Adrian.
yet,
Adrian, come.
pay for it yourself.
My money's in Waterdeep.
I don't believe you, but I'll pay for it anyway.
It actually is in Waterdeep.
I still don't believe you, but I'll pay for it anyway. With what little I have left.
Oh, Shay, this is Adrin's mother. She's coming with us, not to fight the dracolich, but to help Mary's grove.
Yeah, so any complaints you have about this, take them to her.
I shall.
And then I
not-
leave.
I will not. Don't worry, I will not burden you with his troubles. And she kind of just laughs a little bit. Right, to the rest of you. You can either make yourself at home, make yourself useful, or you can go get other supplies. Matters not to me. But I have some work to do.
I'll take Murray's shape again. And, yeah. I'm gonna pick the two kids up in my arms, walk in the house. Hey, give your mama a hug. Go on. There's more time for Murray later.
Yeah, if you pay me enough, you can keep him.
Nope, that's a joke that's gonna stay in my head until we're out of earshot of children.
So,
Oh no, Murray looks at Adrian and does this. I could tell you in your head, but I'm not going to say it out loud.
I mess with my glasses and cast sending. What?
I'm not a cheap whore. Well, that cheap.
I mess with my glasses again and cast sending again. I did say a lot.
I mean, you're casting message, not sending.
That.
Fair. Jeez, that's a lot of
Imagine.
third level slots.
Imagine.
Imagine.
I mean, you can blow 2 level 1 spell slots, you know.
Yeah, like, who cares? Do I have to roll stuff for this? Don't
No.
make me roll stuff for
Third
this,
level
thank God.
spells?
There's no rolls for that.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
this is a cantrip anyway.
Yeah, if you're
Message.
casting message, you're fine. It's only if you were casting sending that you have to roll.
It was also a joke just to try to offload you so you'd stop making fun of me. This is all still in his head.
We're
Give you a
just
wink.
watching the both of you stare at each other.
Intently, and I'm just like
Different
differing with
eye
my
matters.
glasses every like 4 seconds.
Well, not really intent. I mean, Murray's just sitting there with a big shooting grin on his face because it's just fun to him. Yeah. It's just Murray grinning like an idiot standing in the door.
Right.
Ah.
So, did you actually want to go shopping for groceries or something so that we can try to earn our keep, or was that just an opportunity to make a plant joke at me again?
No, vegetables.
Wonderful. Can we leave? I
Yes.
hate everything about today.
Adrin, you made another joke.
Oh, what was it? Do
You
tell.
asked if you could leave.
Don't buy mushrooms,
Hey,
that's cannibalism.
Kids, laugh at Adrin, please, for me.
And you just get
Hey, yo, hold on.
You know
Yeah,
what?
very
Given that
children
they
laughing at me
know
too.
you wrote their favorite book, they might not. It depends.
No, that Justin said they left. Or he was about to.
Oh, kids,
Cut it
every
off.
time they get a chance to laugh, regardless of
That's
the
true.
situation, will laugh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just stick to writing comedy then.
So, you guys make your way into the heart of town and into the actual.
It would make a good book, Adrian.
Coco.
It would. No, not joke.
I
Not
know.
joking. You could write a book.
I've already got half of most of a joke book just from chatting with Murray and you.
Does that mean we get credit?
Why did you come with us? Yes.
Because mushrooms.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
you
I'm
can
really
have-
big, and I don't want to take up any more room than I have to, and I feel like I'm kind of imposing in the house. So, you know.
This makes it very clear, Murray, that you didn't read my first book because you do have a line. It's not a byline, but it's a credit line. All of you do.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Where's my royalties? Oh, wait, no, never mind. You pay for everything. I'm good. Never mind. It was a joke.
Okay,
Calm down, bud.
cool. I'm glad you made that realization before I could yell at you about it.
Yep, that was actually player completely derping on that.
No, that's fine.
Murray is very cognizant of how indebted he is to everybody for paying for things because he doesn't
You
understand
are
money.
not indebted to me. I keep your wages and use them towards things you need. That's the secret, bud.
No, that's fair. Hey! Did Narian come with?
That's a good question. Narian, are you here?
I'm pretty sure Narian stayed with her wife, but I could
I'll
be wrong.
probably stay back.
Hey,
Alright, cool.
I hear a resounding silence.
So I got a question there, folks, because this is a group decision. I got a bunch of stuff in this here big empty bag that's not empty that frankly is going to waste.
Okay.
Do you think we should donate it to the guards, the Grove, sell it, use the proceeds?
I mean, what?
What do you think?
Anything of armament nature? I assume
Yes.
that we should. Well, no. I'm clarifying. Anything of armament nature, I assume we should donate to the local guard so that they can bolster their defenses in preparation for the possible. Did you guys mention a bloody undead army? I thought I heard that through a window. That's terrifying. So yeah, these
Yeah.
people need to be kind of safe. We should give the dudes who do that some stuff. And then I don't know what other kind of stuff you got in there. I wasn't
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna kind of back into a little alleyway because I don't want to be whipping out weapons in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I pull out the Artifact Defender Longsword. I mean, it's kind of useless to me. Put it back in the bag. I pull out the Vorpal Scimitar, also artifact level. I don't know, this could be handy, but Javelin of Lightning. I mean, I fucked things up with this thing too many times. I never really use it. The Necklace of the Beads of Curing. I mean, I could hold on to these for later, but, you know. Also, the weird necrotic ring that tried to bite me when I used it in the demiplane. There's this thing.
Murray, you have enough stuff in your bag to rebuild the bar in like a week.
Well, that's why I say I'd rather not let it go to waste.
That's a staggering amount of really dope stuff.
I mean, that one of those swords alone, we could probably buy a house.
Yeah. Again.
Or two.
Oh, I wonder how the apartment. No, I'm not gonna think about that now. Coco, thoughts? You like to hang on to stuff, so anything in particular you want to keep?
Coco looks slightly pained.
Shiny.
I have 2 rapiers that I don't use. We could donate those.
Or you could sell them to the guard for a very small fee. It would kind of be like a donation, so you
But
can feel good about yourself, but you would get a little bit
defend
of
the-
gold for it.
It would help against dead people.
True. Make them dead again.
Proper dead.
Good. Yes. So
And that
So we're donating the weapons? Question mark.
I think sell some because we don't have any money left.
That's not entirely true.
I thought you ran out of money.
I say that a lot.
Oh, you're just cheap?
A little.
Yes, Coco on fire.
Okay. So, I'm gonna just shuffle into that alley with Murray and sort of pull Coco in with me. So we have 40 platinum and 8 silver in my possession.
Okay.
That's all we have left because everything else is in the vault under the leaf, which I'm, for whatever reason today, not particularly pleased with the naming convention of. Haha. Glares.
That's still
Hey, we
more,
both missed that one.
that's still more money than most people see in a lifetime.
Nope. Reboot.
I think we have.
Rebooting the headset.
Yeah. It looks hilarious though.
It really does.
Use
Sounds
the
like so
force.
Hey, what's that necrotic spell where you hear screaming in your ears that banshees use?
Oh, is that Crown of Madness?
Oh, that's a good one too.
Isn't it whispers?
Dissonant Whispers,
That's
yes.
psychic, though.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
We can hear you though.
We can hear you.
Yeah, no,
We are just
I
plagued
figured
with
that part
technical
out. I
issues
saw it go
today.
green.
It's so fucking
Discord must have
D&D in a
updated.
nutshell.
Yeah.
Technical issues.
Sorry,
Anytime you get to
Coco.
play
I
it.
got
Sir.
wildly distracted. What were you saying? That was more money then, and then I saw a cat.
than most people see in a lifetime.
That's very true. Except that one orphanage that Garvin bought. Those kids.
I said most,
Oh.
not all.
Yes, no, you're true. I'm just glad that we could do something nice for people. I think, yeah, no, you're right. We should donate a good chunk of it. I think the most expensive things are the ones that we should try to sell, because then we can sell the least number of things for the most money to put towards our goals, which are to effectively save the countryside.
I mean, we could barter, say, the two swords. I mean, one of them's kind of useful. I'm still kind of on the fence of that. But, I mean, one of them, if there's any property here that's for sale, we could buy a house, keep it open, make it like a transient inn where people coming and going just have a place to stay. Kind of like a hostel. I mean, there's that, too. The Harpers could definitely use another
Put it to you this way,
orphanage.
Murray. I have, now that Garvin's not around, it falls to me. I have 2 orphanages in 2 countries.
That's true.
We don't have time to buy a house now. We have to go fight the dracolich.
Correct. We could do
Buy
that
the
on
house
way
when we
back
come back.
if we have time. But the point is, like, if we are going to do a thing like that, it's going to be an orphanage. The point of which is to make sure that the children who fall victim to terrible things in this country have a place where they can be, and those that are particularly gifted in certain areas find the right places to be. And I'm pointing to my Harper's tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coco,
I mean,
Coco shrugs. She's still not a Harper, and she's not
Look,
plenty.
I understand it, but without the Harpers, my brother wouldn't have done half of the things in his life that he did. They gave him an opportunity to do good in the world while also helping him do that. If people are inclined to do good for the sake of doing good, I am all about it. I'm going to give them every opportunity they can get. And if they don't want it, they don't have to take it. They're kids. I'm not going to force anything on anyone.
I mean, there's an image thing here too, right? Like, take Sahiri, for example. Technically, as I see it in her mind, if it wasn't for the Harpers, her parents would be alive.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's a whole
to
thing.
join the whole stringy business.
All right. I mean, this is nothing we have to do now. I mean, in a time of calamity, I don't think is a good time to start hawking our wares, but
Well, I mean,
food for
I would-
thought, you know.
Normally, I would agree with you, Murray, but hawking our particular wares are crazy powerful weapons, and this city, excuse me, may very quickly come under siege from an army of undead.
Except
I
for we
agree
need
with
to make
Coco.
sure they are going where they need to be going.
Holy gods!
It's the new armor. She's not so clinky anymore.
I
Yeah.
called for Narian and didn't hear anything. I didn't think to call for you and not hear it.
The armor is just so black. You just blend in with the shadows. It's great.
No. I
Yes,
just
the
didn't
pink
know-
hair blends very nicely.
I just you managed to be very quiet and stand directly behind me often.
That is my job. I have been trained to be invisible.
You're very good.
No
at
one wants to see the gravedigger.
false. I want to see you.
We'd like to see you.
Yeah, if only because it scares me less, but also because you're my friend.
Well, I appreciate that, but whatever we do, we need to make sure that items of this nature go where they are needed and
Yeah.
where they will be
If we
useful.
if we are gonna try to donate items, I think we could just do that. Easy. If we're gonna try to sell items, I think we need to find whoever is in charge of the barracks. I forgot the terminology for that. Someone who's a little bit more fighty may know. What's the
Well, barracks, yeah, barracks, or the wherever the regimental housing is, or the.
the master?
Oh, you're talking about the administrative buildings there.
No,
Or
I mean-
you're the quartermaster.
that.
Quartermaster, yeah.
I always think of him like a stick because
All right.
Adrian, give me an intelligence check, just to
Oh
check.
boy,
Straight intellect.
funk.
Okay.
18.
So, you do know somebody who lives in Neverwinter who probably could give you directions of a good spot to take that stuff.
Who would that be? Other than, Narian.
Dude,
Is it Narian? Okay, it is Narian. Hey,
you know what? Murray starts walking away. I'm gonna find a guard.
Whoa.
Hang on, I'll be right. Oh wait.
All right, he's gone.
Wait, no, sorry, wait. Dude, I've learned, man. We're all getting better.
Give me
You
a
know, we're
second.
learning.
Give
I'm
me a
less
second.
impulsive.
I assume we have traveled far enough that at this point, my cantrip will not work. Right? Message is 120 feet.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was like 2 feet away.
Okay, hold on. There are other solutions. I pull out the sending stone with a water drop painted on it. Hello, Mum.
You hear almost a scramble. What is it, Adrian?
Hi, Mum. We got far enough away that I couldn't easily communicate with Narian, and then suddenly realized that we may need some directions. Par for the course. I'm forgetful.
Directions to what?
We need to find the quartermaster of the guard or military installment of the city so that we can donate items. Thanks.
All right, hold on. I'll let you know.
Love you.
So you get silence for a brief minute as you're waiting to get.
She's checking.
Yeah, you don't hear the actual normal conversation. But
I bet she's totally not rolling her eyes and making fun of you right now either.
That's why I seem so nervous right now.
I like your mom. She's great. This is what mums do. I mean, my mom just didn't have time to take the piss out of me in front of. Oh, dude, absolutely.
Stop being chipper.
Oh, you're gonna watch me take a right kicking from my mom the next time we're together. It's gonna be great.
It was my turn for an internet hiccup. That was lovely. Anyway, you get a bus back. Adrian,
Yes, Mum.
perhaps you should take it to the Hall of Justice. It's kind of the
Okay.
seat of government. They may be able to get the best location for you to take some stuff, and they may be able to compensate you for certain things.
Mum, you're so good at figuring out this bureaucratic nonsense. Thank you so much for translating.
All I did was ask what you asked Tenarian, the person who actually knows what's going on here.
Take the compliment, woman. And I put the scriphone, or the sending stone, back in my bag. So we are looking for the Hall of Justice, which I probably should have asked what it looks like. But Murray, go with your tactic and just ask someone where the Hall of Justice is.
So I'm just gonna, do that weird thing, hands in pockets if I had them. Actually, I'm wearing a breastplate, so they're like up here. Let's see. Pardon me, is there a guard available here? A moment of your time, guard.
Eventually, you do spot a guard, and they start coming towards you. Yes, citizen. What can I do for you?
Good day. My name's Murray Moose, PhD. How you doing? We're looking for directions to the Hall of Justice, if you'd mind. I'd like to make a contribution. Well, my group and I would like to make a contribution to the arms and armaments of your fine establishment.
Well, he points off to the west. You see the big castle right there. That's Castle Never. And if you look a little further off there, you can see kind of the top. It looks like an old temple. It used to be a temple of Tyr. That's now the Hall of Justice. Just head that direction.
Fitting.
God of Justice tier. Hey, look at that. That's fantastic. Guardsman, thank you very much. What's your name, bud?
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I do this to everybody. It's a failing with me. I bad habits from my friends. I'm very sorry. Guardsman, have a good day. Okay. Hey guys, this way.
I like how you still
The
managed to
fear
dunk
you
on
just
me.
put into Justin from
Oh
when there.
no. Oh no.
Oh, he
It's
knew
just
exactly
one
what he was
dice is
doing.
going to be a crit. Yeah, no, it's just one dice is a little bit.
I like how you still managed to dunk on me when you weren't even talking to me. Good job, bud.
Thanks. Multitasking. They say
Yeah.
men can't do it. I disagree.
Okay.
I mean, look, I can walk and talk at the same time. Oh, that's an old D&D joke. Okay. D&D, what? Ooh, sorry. Guys, I think I had a stroke. Hang on. Are they both going up? Yeah, okay, good. Not a stroke. Sweet.
Well,
Follow me!
and then we head to the
Oh, God, this is how we save the world.
Yeah, dude. It's a comedy of errors the whole way. From episode 1, we have been doing this kind of crap.
Episode 1, what is this? Oh, you're doing a serial thing. Okay, that's great.
What are you talking about? Are you hearing
What?
things again?
No. I'm sorry. I heard a voice in my head.
Did it
It
sound
sounded like you.
Not like me.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of funny how we just keep, while walking, it's kind of funny how we keep just stumbling into the right thing and fucking up, but still succeeding.
It's called
Man,
failing
it's-
upward. We
Oh, dude, it's like when you're a kid, like, right? You look at adults, you're like, oh man, they've got it all figured out, eh? Well, except Bob, he got kicked out and it wasn't fun. But anyway, that was the whole thing. But then when you get to their age, you're like, no man, they're just idiots. They're white knuckling it through life, hoping that they just don't die or kill you in the process. Oh, wow, that's apt right now.
Well, hey, at least we're going to a defunct temple of Tyr to go meet with some political people who are
Yeah.
taking up house in a temple of Tyr and calling it the House of Justice. That's not on the nose or anything. This is
Yeah. And the last guy that I knew that worshipped Tyr was a real freaking stickler. God, he was a prickly pin. No offense, I mean, he was probably just having a bad day, but, you know, really, oof, black and white, man. No gray with that guy. Ooh. Yeah.
But like there are okay, so we know plenty of people who see the world in black and white. Like I mean, to a certain extent, Sahiri, right? Because anything undead is bad. So that's a degree of that same concept. It's more about where you draw those lines, I think.
Fair point. But also,
Sometimes that can be pensive.
Sahiri was kind of accepting of Stormageddon, Dark Lord of All,
That's because
even though he was undead. Well, yeah, I know.
No.
And then, when I raised people with mushrooms, they're technically zombies, but, they're technically not. That's why I made sure the tap dance close to the line and maybe touch it a couple times. But, when you get the hand slapped, you stop.
Uh-huh. I think Sahiri allowed us to keep that thing as sort of an experiment for a minute.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
then
I have
when
no
it-
doubt.
As soon as we didn't have some sort of direct attachment to it, we were done with it.
I wonder if the hag is actually dead.
R.I.P. Jim. Man, this city's big.
It really is. Yeah. All right. You know what? Cardio time.
But eventually, you guys do after a little bit of time, because yes, Neverwinter is actually a rather large city where you guys came in at. It's a pretty long walk. So eventually, you guys come up and you see this large temple. It still has all the paraphernalia of Tyr on it, although Tyr has perished many, many, many years ago. And you do see that it's kind of taken a little bit more of the seat of government. Neverember is no longer housing himself in here, nor running the government out of here directly. But he does have a number of constituents inside that seem to be doing some sort of levels of business for him.
Is it a just walk-in situation, or is it like a big door with knock-knock?
The door's open. It's an open audience chamber.
Oh, sweet.
And it's also an open worship location, as it looks like there are still worshippers of Tyr that worship here.
Okay.
Okay. Murray,
Okay. In that case, I'll quietly go to like the nearest guard or someone wearing armor.
Murray,
Excuse me. Yeah. Sorry, Adrian. Yeah.
do you mind if I do it? You know what? This is no. You seem very respectful. I'm sorry.
Oh, you thought I was just gonna run and be like, "Woo!"
Sometimes.
No, that's fair. I thought about it.
Hey, that's character growth.
But
and I'm proud of
Sahiri's
it.
right there, and when she stares at you when she's upset with you, it cuts deep.
Buddy. Heard.
Yeah. I mean, she could bring me back, but she could probably drop me just as fast.
I know we left my mom at Narian's house, but like,
Yeah.
it's the same look.
No, your mom doesn't scare me.
That's a you.
The worst
thing.
she can do is stab me.
That's a you thing. I trust the
That's
hero
fair.
of my life. I don't know why she trusts me with hers is more the issue. Go on. Sorry,
Eh,
talk to
I
you.
mean, you're a good guy.
So you guys
Okay.
kind of get into a little. It's a small little line, and you see there's a human male.
Oh, we're queuing.
There's a human male kind of sitting behind a desk, and then the people in front of you finally press on. He goes, "Next."
Hi, I guess that's us. Would you like to? Or would you like me to?
Sure, why not? I'll use my title because it's fun.
Absolutely.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Murray Armoose, PhD, Grove Master of the Requilary of the Gods. Upon the spine, we would like to make some donations to your arms and armament, if we may,
We're
because you're going
adventurous
to
and we're
need it.
Is that a threat?
No. Are you aware of the current climate? Lots of zombies,
what's going on at Waterdeep, but as far as I was aware, we're perfectly safe up here in Neverwinter.
If I may.
Good. Keep thinking that. Here, I'd like to donate this. I pull out the longsword of the Defender
may
longsword.
Step in as he's, giving you all these wonderful items that we've collected over our many, many adventures. We have heard word of an army amassing in Waterdeep with an unknown direction. And while we are here, on our way through town, we thought that we might try to assist in your efforts to equip yourselves. In purely because we don't need this stuff, and we thought it might be better used in your hands just in case. Do you know what I'm saying? This is purely
He's
us
better with the
trying to be
words than
good
me.
guys and gals.
Right. Okay. What exactly do you have, and what are you expecting for them?
Mostly a bunch of free stuff for you, and then like maybe one or two things. Hopefully, we could work out some gold, just because we gotta make ends meet. Just a little.
Let's see here. Sorry, do you have someone here to identify it, or are you just gonna take my? No, you're gonna find someone to identify it. Don't worry. Defender longsword, clunk. Oh man.
Yeah, we get around.
Yeah. Vorpal scimitar.
His eyes like
Here
got a
you
little
go.
bit there for a second.
Javelin of lightning. There we go. That's cool. You'll know how to use it. And I pull out the ring of necrotic resistance.
Do you think it?
No, it tried to bite me. It tried to bite me. Oh no.
Hold on. Do you think it tried to bite you because we were in a demiplane made of necrotic energies?
I mean, it could be, but I'd rather make sure it's not cursed before I give it to somebody, rather than give it to somebody being cursed and having them have to deal with it. You know, good sir, I'm sure
what,
you would
Murray?
appreciate that too.
That is a very thoughtful way to handle that. I'm proud of us.
Because it'd be terrible if your lordship put on the ring, went out, fought a zombie, and then all of a sudden, you know.
But we are verging on areas that sound vaguely threatening, and this poor gentleman has been through enough of us accidentally for one day.
Oh, sorry, I'm not threatening at all. I'm a super nice guy. I'm just kind of not so wordsy.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just
So
big.
you have items that you'd like to donate.
Donate. It's free stuff. Arm your men.
Because you believe that an army is coming to attack the city.
We believe an army may come to attack the city, and we happen to be in town. So we thought it was a good deed we could do for the day. You know?
We have friends that live here, and we have a vested interest in making sure that your guard is better equipped than other places, just in case. That whole thing.
We're gonna go hit the other cities when we can too.
And
So
if
don't
you
worry.
don't
It's
want
not
to
just
use them, you can always
sell them. That's
sell
what we were
them
gonna
or
do,
do
and then we
something
decided
else
to
with
be good
them.
people.
Okay.
Help the
so
poor. Maybe start an orphanage.
You're giving. Do me a favor in Discord chat. Type out what you're selling and their rarity for me.
And then do you need? Well, we'll get to that.
And then, Adrian, if you could roll me a persuasion check, please.
Okay, we'll get to that right now. Love it. I rolled a 9, so I got a 14.
Okay.
I could. No, I will not burn my tides of chaos this early in the session. That's what we call a mistake.
Oh, no, it's not an artifact. It's legendary. Sorry. I will amend that. Artifact is a different color.
Yeah, it's like a reddish, right?
Yeah, there's the
That's
yellowish. Gold. Yeah, there's gold, which is legendary, and then there's the artifact. Oh no, it's the other way around. Artifactors. Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like the reddish.
I feel like the beads of curing are going to come in handy, so I'm not going to get rid of those. And that ring of necrotic, I think I don't want to get rid of either.
That's
okay.
fair.
All right, so
I have some stuff too. Now that I'm looking, I have a. It's not worth much, so this one you can just have.
okay. So we have a defender's longsword, a vorpal scimitar, a javelin of lightning, and a cloak of protection.
Oh. Found. Yeah, I found another one. Not like he's gonna use it. He's fucked off with Dad.
And a pearl of power. Are you actually giving those, Coco, or are you just putting that for the party to decide?
Well, she would consult with Adrian and Murray because I don't think Coco doesn't have a strong understanding of magic, so she's like, I don't use them.
They're very handy,
She's been
Coco, and
she's been using her sunblade ever since she got it.
Which is very fair. I feel like it's very useful for two
And she
reasons in the
And she can
upcoming
only really
issue.
use the one rapier at a time.
Yeah.
It seems silly to have three, even though they have
That's big.
the Moon Touch rapier particularly has like sentimental value, but
you know what, Coco? I'm gonna take the Moon Touched and give it back to Coco. You don't keep that. That's a souvenir for you. I think that meant a lot to you.
I agree.
You know, start your own little armory. Like, put it above a fireplace or something in your house or something, you know?
I have a
don't
bunch
have
of
a
paintings you can have when you do that
fireplace.
too. Well, you
Or
But
can.
in
you
the
can.
bar. Hang it up, put it back
Ooh.
in the bar.
And then Coco can regale everybody the stories with the magnificent deeds that she did with this sword.
But yes, fine, sir. This is the amount of stuff that we have. Sorry, we are going to go back to chatting while you do maths.
Right. So you kind of see him looking these things over and kind of
And then
pulling out a book and whispering to attendants and things like that, and eventually he writes out a promissory note. And
IOU from Neverwinter. That'll come in handy later.
no, it won't. It's going to be directly money.
he says to... I just had the location.
Oh, maybe not.
He says to take this to... Oh, where'd it go? That's why I have so many buttons. Says to take it to... Aha, yes. Take this... It's in the northwest corner of Neverwinter. Just go around the castle and just stick along the wall to your left. It'll be right at the corner, right next to the keep that points out directly west from the north. It's a small little building. It's called Money Coins Money Lending.
Coins, money, lending.
Yes, just
Got it.
take this note, and they'll take care of whatever you need.
Cool. What?
I'm gonna hold my hand out to shake the guy's hand. At the same time, I want to insight check this guy. Is he literally just a functionary? And did I really piss him off? Like, is he? I'm curious of him being worried about me. Because overcompensation might be one of Murray's problems.
Oh, that's a medicine check.
That was a medicine check.
Oh, is that medicine? Sorry. Insight is also a plus 11. So yeah, it's different. So 14. There you go.
Man.
I mean, he doesn't seem like he's trying to pull anything over on you. He's just...
But is he
Okay.
a hog or is he?
I'll put my hand out, shake his hand. You know, sir, it was a pleasure meeting you. I'm sorry if I was a bit, it's big guy from up north. If you're ever in the up on the spine, you want a place to stay, check out the Grove. We got you. Free room.
Right. Anyways,
Mark.
thank you.
Hard.
Move along. There's other people in line.
Okay.
Next.
I'm not even gonna wait till I'm out of earshot. That just went in one ear and out the other, didn't it?
Probably. Dude works in basically retail.
He's a bureaucrat.
Yeah, I love government work, man. Oh,
He's a bureaucratic retail worker.
yeah. Well, I don't know. It's a failing, man. I gotta make friends where I go.
Yeah, you certainly do. Well, okay, so we go around the castle, and Adrian's like pulled out his notebook where he hastily jotted down the directions, and he's just walking with the notebook in face.
Maybe I should plan a state visit from the Grove to Neverwinter just to rub it in his face. No, that's vindictive. That's not me. Oh.
But like, then
No,
you
that's
treat
me.
him-
There's going to be a state visit later.
But then you'd like treat him to dinner because you feel bad.
Oh, absolutely. I'll give him a
Yeah.
cookie or something. That'd be great. Yeah, I like him.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you guys make
Good-
your way
good
around
job.
back around the city, and you find it's actually a larger house than he even described it. It's almost like a small manor. And
Yeah,
as
that
you
dude
kind
might
of
be more important than we thought. If he thought this place was small.
as you guys head up, you actually see standing outside the doors, and you see two more on the inside as well. These suits of armor.
Don't touch it.
They're moving, but there's nothing like inside. It's just glowing red.
I think Garvin told me something about these. I want to roll an Arcana check to know what it is.
Sure.
Are they taller than me? Or is it just like standard human size
19.
armor?
So, while at first glance you'd think potentially they were animated armor, they're not. They're helmed horrors. You've heard of these. You're very well trained magical creatures that
Do not touch. I know I said don't touch. Do not touch.
but they make
They are
very good
living things.
guards.
They are lightly terrifying living things. And we're going inside.
What happens if you touch?
I don't know. Let's not find out.
And Murray, how
Okay.
tall are you?
Murray is, let's see here, description. I am 7'6".
Okay, so they're a little smaller than you are, about a half foot shorter.
Oh shit. Oh, so not tiny. Okay. Oh, like in BG3, the animated suits of armor that walk around Baldur's Gate that are giant.
Kind of, but
Kind of
not.
thing.
Those are a little different.
Oh, Helmed
Those
Horror.
work
Yeah.
different,
Yeah.
But,
I think I died to one in a game somewhere. Anyway, yeah, okay, cool. Not fun.
So anyway,
Don't touch.
as you
Don't
enter
touch.
in, you see a gnome behind the counter,
Hello.
and you see he's got kind of you see a set of scales, and you see him slowly just plinking gold coins onto it.
I walk up to his counter and patiently wait for him to finish what he's doing.
Ah,
I don't bother him.
sorry. Yes. What can I do for you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. You have work to do, I assume.
Don't we all?
Fine. What? Okay. Here, we received this at the House of Justice, and that's about all we got. He said that you would take care of us, and I don't know what that means.
And he takes his thumb and he goes like that, and kind of just goes. You see him kind of smear at it a little bit. Huh.
Do you get a lot of fakes?
Yeah. And we deal with money lending. Of course we do. I mean, that's what these guys are for. If I catch anybody, but you know, better
Noted.
safe than sorry, especially with this amount.
No, and I mean,
It's the-
with a job as important as yours, I assume there have to be a certain amount of checks
So-
and balances and everything.
The question: how do you want this split? What kind of coin distribution do you want?
How do I want what split?
The money that this is promising you.
He
Okay.
wants to know which kind of coins you want, Adrian.
Yeah, I got that part. How much?
Did you read it?
No.
Oh,
It's 50,000.
Ugh. Let's do some maths real quick. Hold on.
And I don't
we'll
mean
do-
copper.
Hence my almost vomitory reaction.
You-
We'll do 20 in platinum, 20 in gold, and the rest in silver.
dude, do you have any
1,000.
idea how much that is?
Wait, no. Hold on.
I was
We're
gonna
do
say,
the
I
whole
mean-
thing in platinum. That's a
Do we have-
stupid
Should
idea.
we just
Wow.
open an account in a bank here?
I
Yeah,
mean,
sure. Do you offer accounting services?
Is it usable anywhere else? I don't
I mean,
understand. I've never had a bank account. Except
I mean,
ordered.
they're. I mean, it's gold and platinum. I mean, it's all the same stuff. But I mean, if you want to open an account here, I certainly can do that.
Is that a good idea?
I'm
now
not
looking.
We don't really
security
have
people.
a bank, but
So
Oh, fair.
But if we keep money here,
then it's not on us to get lost.
yeah.
Okay.
And then when we're here again, we have a source of
Yeah, we
money.
can withdraw as we come.
Oh, hold on. Hey, is this like the normal kind of party bank account where I can use it to do business dealings to do good stuff for the country? I just need the yes. Or the no.
Sorry. My gnomish friend, apparently, and I'm like leaning towards him, we've kind of walked into this not prepared.
Yep.
How about we discuss this and we can come back at a later date? Are you good with that? Because we're here for like the rest of today.
We would like to open a bank account, first of all.
As I
and
said,
then we
I'm,
will draw from it at our necessity.
I'm not exactly a bank, so if something happened, I'm not making any guarantees on your lost money, but
Just give me it all in platinum.
What's
This is
the
going to be
weight
an effort.
equivalent of 50,000 in platinum? I'm like holding my
I-
bag of holding like
50 coins is a pound, I think is what's...
Okay, so 50 coins is
Wow.
1 pound. That's
It's fine.
100. That's almost, yeah, that's like 500 pounds worth of platinum. We should be able to hold it.
No, that's about 100 pounds.
Oh, yeah, that one. Math.
Or,
And
sorry, I thought 100, yeah, it's 100 pounds.
also this
That's why I'm a druid. Wisdom's my thing. Intelligence is not.
Sir, I'm going to apologize for how we handled this whole situation, but thank you for being patient with us. We're adventurers. Clearly, we're not people.
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, just looking at you, you're just, yeah, you aren't worth taking advantage of. So, yeah, let me take care of you for you. And he
Thanks.
comes back out, and you hear this, and you know
This is
what?
way more money than I was expecting, guys.
And he comes back out, and he says, you know what? I took one of those gold pieces out from you.
Okay.
And he holds up, you can see him holding a bag up that's just kind of... Take the bag of holding it as a cover or that for the rest of it.
Do you want more as a tip?
That's up to you.
Insight check. Is he trying to screw me over when he said only a gold?
Nope.
I take the bag and I leave a platinum. That's our style. This is how we do.
I shrink down 3 feet with my druid shape thing. Hold my hand out. Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
You as well, and same with the city.
Yeah, they just got a whole bunch of really nice weapons. I mean, we'll be through again. Hey, have you heard of the Gruid Drove up on the spines?
The what now?
There's a Druid Grove up on the spine.
Wow,
No,
that's
reliquary of the gods.
no.
No. Oh, okay. Hey, when I come back here on a state visit, you're more than welcome. I'll, free room and board if you're ever up there.
Come
Don't
on,
worry about it.
Murray.
Coming!
Time.
Sorry.
Hi.
Have a good day. As soon as I'm outside of the door. I think it's a PR issue, right? Nobody knows who we are. I feel like that was kind of by design, right? No one knows who we are. No one knows where we are. I probably shouldn't be saying where we are, so I'm not going to. But also, I might have actually said it because, anyway, whatever.
Our whole thing.
But,
Yep.
It's a PR thing. I feel like we really need to branch out and really make friends with cities after all of this is over, so that we get a
do.
better.
I have been trying my ass off in Waterdeep. And yeah, you're right. We should make more friends, more important people, without being us at them first. We should give them a little leeway of hell, normal conversation, and then do the us shit at them.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. Hey, Sahiri, is this personal growth? Is this what it feels like? I don't like it.
Oh boy.
It's uncomfortable. It's new.
New is hard, Murray. New is hard.
It really is. I don't like
You're-
it.
You're in a whole new position. It's,
I might
it's
need
a
to-
whole new.
Oh yeah, I'm in a position. It's called on all fours, waiting for the grease. Oh boy! I think I need to have a cry later. Okay.
Get these jokes out before we get back to where there are children. You
Yes, I know. I'm trying so hard. It's hard. I mean, look, man, I like kids. They're great. But man, sometimes they say things and they do things like, look, Narian's kids are great. I love them. They're fantastic little kids. But damn, some of the things that they say to me. Oh god, you just want to come back with a quip and it's like, nope, you're a moose. They can't understand you.
How do you think I feel? I can't be a moose and have a way out.
You want to be a moose?
Not especially
Okay.
today.
Okay. I mean, options there. I mean,
Yeah,
Coco
Nick-
was a cat.
Next time we go get baked, the answer will be yes.
You know what? After we deal with this whole friggin' thing, when we're
Yep.
back at the Grove
Yep.
and everybody's happy,
Yep. Potty
everybody gets to be an animal. There's so many. They're just pick an animal. You get to be it for like an hour or something, and you're in a safe place. It's safe. There's padding on some of the walls in some of the rooms if you want to be one of the more dangerous ones. But you know, it's great. There's a ball pit. If you want to be a snake, oh, you know what's fun? Turning into a snake in a ball pit. God, it's like three-dimensional movement. It's great.
From place to place.
Oh,
I wouldn't change any of this. I may be complaining when you guys make fun of me, but honest to God, you guys are like my only friends. Oops.
I don't want to do paperwork, and I hug Adrian. Your comment is not lost on me. Oh, I'm still 3 feet shorter, so it's not as hard.
You're
I mean, it's still
not
hard.
3 feet
but-
less strong.
That's fair.
This time you just crushed my kidneys instead of my lungs.
Hey, I can grow you one if you need it.
That's
So where are you guys heading at this point?
back to
Oh,
Narian's house.
Oh, we got. I thought we were buying food.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume the market is somewhere on the way.
Let's go to the market. Let's just get a bag dinner or something like that. Just show up and pretend like we did something important. Okay.
We did. We made
Let's play very deep into our idiom.
1,000 gold.
Shh. I'm sorry, that guard over there on the hill didn't hear you.
Dude.
I
Anyone
am.
who messes with us deserves what they get. Not the guards. They're doing their jobs. They're not going to mess with us. We're not being dicks.
Well, but that's a fair point.
We are trying to save the world. I understand needing a buck, but if you need a buck, you ask.
If you
someone's
need a
gonna
buck,
try
I can
to
turn you into
rob
one.
Me, that's a different situation.
Yeah,
We
no,
did-
people.
So
People
let's
try to
go
pickpocket
to the
us.
market and look. The last time it happened, we made a new friend, and I bought an orphanage in Chult.
Yeah, we should go back there.
Yeah, we will when we're done saving the world again.
Those kids were scary.
Yes. That's
I
why
like
they work for
scary.
us. That's why they work for us now,
Yeah.
So
and
All
they
right.
get paid.
Oh god, I love the chaos that is us.
Yep.
so you guys head
That's my
back.
thing.
Start heading back towards Narraden Shitty's house. You guys stop at the market. You guys buy vegetables, and you can determine how much you're spending on the veggies.
Yeah.
Take that off your sheet however much you're gonna spend.
Okay, I'm gonna roll something.
Hey, they have a natural cornucopia full of
That
stuff. I'm
one.
like just holding this horn.
You rolled
Cool.
high.
Throw it in the bag and write it on the sheet. I'm like talking to the You know what? I'm just gonna subtract a full platinum.
So we're
I think
basically
Shay knows
in.
how to preserve vegetables
Basically,
because
I'm
otherwise
like-
it's all going to go bad.
At this point, we practically have
How are
an
your
extra
water
bag of
bath
food.
canning skills?
So it's like, all right, we buy a bunch of stuff, make sure that they have food. We get some stuff that's already cooked and prepared so that she doesn't have to deal with. Here's a bunch of groceries. Now make stuff. Here's some groceries and
Well, I also eat a lot, so I'm gonna help cook too. So most of that's not gonna go to waste.
But the extra money is because while Murray and Coco and Sahiri, if she wants, are putting things in the bag of holding and writing down on a sheet that Adrian has near him what they are putting in the bag. Adrian is schmoozing the shopkeep to try to keep them from having a meltdown at this.
Oh, I'm talking about does Sahiri think gentle repose would work in preserving potatoes? Because potatoes have eyes and are technically corpses because they are not technically living plants. So could we technically cast gentle repose on the vegetables to stop them from rotting for 2 weeks, so it preserves them for even longer?
I think I'm gonna have an existential crisis now. Just get the groceries, dude.
I'm holding my bag open.
Okay, wonderful.
Murray, you
Yeah.
could try for science.
Why not? 11 minutes is plenty of time that I could. You know what? Yeah, I take a potato and I stuff it in my pocket. That one's for later. I'm curious.
On our way out, I just put 1 platinum on the table.
Not that I'm
You have
shamelessly
been
enabling.
Extremely patient. Thank you. Have a wonderful.
And they kind
time.
of nod, and you all move along. All right. So again, you guys eventually make it back to the house, and as you guys arrive, you find Narian actually outside playing with the kids.
Oh, cute. I say that, like within earshot of you.
I ignore you.
That's fair. I move on.
I'll gonna look over, acknowledge it. No, it's
Yeah,
not saying
just like-
anything.
Go back. All right. Yeah.
A shadow engulfs you, Narian. Hey. Stepping on my turf, Holmes. No, I'm kidding. We got stuff. I'll be inside.
Not even our party members are safe from our antics.
So you guys
Oh.
just come in with just a load of food.
No, we come in with a bag of holding.
Okay. And you
And then
start
unload.
pulling out food. And,
Like
and
Mary
Shay looks
Poppins.
at you like, what exactly is all this?
So you
Food.
take as much as you think is reasonable for you to live comfortably and have provisions if necessary that you leave. And then anything that you don't take, we are donating
Right.
tomorrow.
Hey, in the words of a cat that I once had that left a dead bird on my carpet, it's a gift for the family. I have science to perform. I take my potato and I run outside and just disappear in an alley.
He should be fine. He's really big. Anyone who messes with him is already an idiot.
What's he doing with that potato?
Probably
Casting a spell on
casting
it.
Gentle repose.
Gentle
right?
repose on
Yeah.
it to see if
He-
it truly is classified as a corpse because
He
it
wants
has
to-
eyes.
He wants
It's
to
a whole
understand how the
thing.
rules work of magic, and I'm interested. I just
it-
don't want to be there for it.
I don't know if 2 weeks is long enough.
For a potato?
It's a potato.
If it's in
potatoes,
Murray's pocket,
potatoes last a long time. Maybe in
But
Murray's pocket,
what
it's
else
kind
is
of
in Murray's pocket?
it's pretty dank in there. I would
Yeah,
guess.
it's
Oh,
it's-
mushrooms! I bet spores would make it
squishy.
Mildew?
No.
mildew.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Now I'm wondering if there's Feywild mushroom spores that are gonna like.
Do you know what?
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
We're gonna
fire.
find out. We're gonna find out.
Nope.
As someone who recently had a bag of potatoes go bad on her, the stench is awful.
Oh, it's bad. It's so
Yeah.
bad.
So when
Magic
Murray smells
Feywild
way
potato.
worse than usual, we tell him his
It might
potato
sing
has gone bad.
Magic
He does
decomposing
the
The little
Feywild potatoes.
campestries from the Feywild are gonna like. And
Uh,
then
He'll be
the
fine.
potato's gonna sing.
He'll be fine. And more importantly, he's not gonna kill us in the process. So
You
it'll be
hope.
fine. No, he's not gonna kill us in the process. If he's gonna kill us in the process, I'm gonna kill him in the process.
Whoa, you guys brought a lot of food.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
We made money.
Ta-da! Oh yeah. By the way, we made. Whew. I told him that most of it was a donation, and we could just work out a price on some of the more expensive things. And he handed me a writ that apparently was worth 50,000 gold. So we've made some stops at the market, obviously, and spent a small fortune for that shopkeep. Like, we basically bought everything she had. Lovely lady. Took a lot of doing because we do everything the weird way. So, but yeah, there's provisions here for us, for your family, in case they do, like, a stockpile, just in case they do have to get on the move. And if they don't, hey, you've got great food for X amount of time. I don't know what X is. And then we're going to donate the rest in the morning. I didn't tell anyone that until we got back. I'm going to go find, poor people and homeless people and orphanages and just hand out food.
All right, so you guys start prepping out the food. We're gonna take a quick break. It'll be our first one of the night, so just hang tight for a couple minutes, guys, and we'll be back shortly. So, see you in a bit. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome back. Sorry, we were having existential crisis on the gentle repose of a potato, so
We did so much science.
took a little bit longer than it should have. But anyway, we're back. As everybody has made it back, they've pulled out a lot of food to be able to make for dinner, and everybody is now sitting down to said meal of plentitude.
Tonight we eat like kings. Tomorrow we may get a little chilly.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh no, today we eat like kings. Tomorrow we eat like lords.
That works too.
Chalice.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Depends how long it's going to take us to get there. I want to sit next to Mom.
Okay. Shay, thank you so much for extending your home to us once again at a moment's notice.
Well, it's not just mine; it's Narian's as well. I mean, she wouldn't let you come here
Yeah,
if she
but-
didn't have well-meaning for that.
Okay, but like Narian hangs out with us. That's a foregone conclusion. You had a choice in the matter. You could have told us to bugger off, and I'm saying thank you.
There's
It
still
didn't sound
time.
like it that well. Okay, that's fair.
Well, to be fair, I'm thankful that I now know that you can't preserve vegetables with anti-undead magic.
Oh, it didn't work, and I just like.
Oh yeah, no, seriously, it didn't work. Eyes, actual eyes. Like if we had a fish or something, probably. Well, that's next.
Check the bag, dude. Who knows?
Also, no air in the bag, so I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll find out.
Oh boy.
Oh, Adrian.
What?
What do you think? Leave them what, 10? I'm just saying. That's the whole conversation you see.
Just sort of like me chuckle, like scoff, and then like raise an eyebrow at him, like really, and then just don't worry.
All right. So, dinner's progressing, and then Shay asks, "So, do you know exactly where you need to go at this point?"
Wouldn't that be convenient?
Well,
Not at all.
we're
Well, details.
Not really.
we need to go back to my grove. We'll be teleporting there tomorrow morning, first thing, bright and early.
We know a mountain range that it could potentially, the dracolich could potentially be at.
Should
Should be at.
supposedly be at, because the theory, the running theory, is that it took roost in its old roost, right? And we know what mountain range that is, but you know it's a range, so got some
Wouldn't
figuring
one
to do.
think that potentially the source of the evil wind, as your people had put it,
Yeah,
kind of
I mean
point
that
to
was,
it being the top of the mountain you were climbing?
that was kind of the running theory, but I
Yeah.
didn't get that far.
No, we're good. This was more. The last couple of days were just catharsis, you know.
Yeah, we had a grand old time terrifying
But,
people of this city.
I have a plan. My grove and my circle know what they're doing. My advisors know what they're doing. My mom and dad have been waiting for this for a long time, so Narian's in good hands.
Shay, the god spoke to him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to them.
I mean, you got a thing. You got a letter, didn't you?
If even the gods have faith in us, I think that we'll fine.
Hey kids, do you know who Mistra is?
Oh boy.
Let's find out.
She's not in the book. I see you opening that. She's not in the. No, she's not in that one.
They
Good
opened
try,
your
buddy.
book and looked at it.
Yeah, like I see one of them. Like, is it in the book? I'm like, no, it's not in that one. Good try though, bud. Points for effort. Ingenuity.
Oh my god. Okay.
You are a prodigy child.
You
No.
didn't see it. Jace rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
no.
He was the one looking in the book.
And Callie
can be a
rolled a
mechanic, it's
natural
fine.
20. So you see Callie go, ooh, ooh, I know. I did. I rolled a 1 and a 20. It's right there in the game log, but you guys can't see it because for some reason I keep having rolled self for that. But
Yeah, he was like looking in the children's book of our trip with a giant. Like, did you
Kelly.
see?
Who's Mistra?
and,
Oh boy.
How does
So-
how does she know that?
Callie opens up. She's the mistress of the weave. She does all the magic.
Kids
Did
know
you
it's
know
random things. They
Someone in this room actually got to talk to Mistra in the same room.
Well,
I pointed at Adrian.
What does she look like?
um,
What did she give you? What'd she
this
say?
cool cloak.
Yeah, let's give Explodey Boy.
This cool cloak is what she gave me. It can be very dangerous, so you may touch it, but you must be very, very gentle. She said that I'll probably be fine. Agreed with me that my dad's not as much as he thinks he is. And yeah, she kind of looks like, imagine a very beautiful woman made entirely of like spinning galaxies and starlight and just magic. It was honestly quite astounding to see in person, but it's very hard to describe in words. See, do you see the pattern in this cloak? Kind of that, but as a person.
But that's not a pattern. It doesn't repeat.
Wow, you're really smart. Do you want to? No, I'm not. Yeah.
Frustratingly smart for her age.
And
We had one of those.
you kids, if Mom and Mummy agree, can come up to my Druid Grove. And you can see all kinds of animals. And if your parents are okay with it, you can even be an animal for a short period of time that is a safe animal.
And you can tell me everything there is to know about the animals that you see. And I'll write it down.
Ask Coco what it's like to be a cat.
It's fun. You can climb things.
She goes, but not until after your mother takes and her friends take out the big bad monster on the top of the mountain.
Yeah, big scary lizard.
That's probably a good
Yeah.
idea.
It's fine. We'll be back soon, and we'll go on a field trip. Well, I think we have.
If the kids look a little worried about the monster on the mountain, Coco will pull out some knuckle bones from her pouch and like distract them with a game.
Jace is easily distracted by it,
Ooh, shiny.
but Callie is still looking at and sees, looking at your cloak and says, well, if you got a cloak, what did everybody else get?
Well, why don't you ask them?
Murray,
Everyone
what'd you
has their
get?
own experience.
I take off my crown of thorns. Actually, no, that doesn't come. No, that's not coming off. I kind of hold it and I go, you see this? Looks like it hurts, right? Doesn't hurt. This is the crown of my grove of druids. I'm the leader now. That's what I got. I replaced my archdruid. So I get to help other people for a very, very long time. And as long as I am the archdruid, reach in my pocket, pull out 2 stones. I give one to Callie and the other one to Jace. These 2 stones, you hold on to those. Those are your tickets if you want to get into my grove. Those stones mean you're Murray's friend, and you get to come anytime you want if your mums say it's okay.
They look and I go, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So here, what did you get?
Okay, I found this on the web.
I got my shield. I spoke with my god, sort of, but not. It is my gift to bring it back to him.
And help him sit upon his rightful seat of power.
Coco, what'd you get?
We'll go up, holds up her amulet of tomorrow. It's lucky.
Ooh. And then they both look at Neri and Mama, what'd you get?
I got a mushroom. Well, not an actual. It's here. I'll show them the mushroom-shaped stone.
What does it do?
It empowers my glaive. The glaive that you guys aren't supposed to touch. That one. It imbues it with magic.
Well, who gave you that?
An entity from the Fae. The Feywild.
Wow.
We'll talk about that when you're a bit older.
I'm a bit older, and you still haven't talked to me about it.
She's a very nice lady.
Yep.
We met her.
Yep.
Wow.
Wait.
Feywild, pretty lady.
No, I remember that. I just had a realization that I'm keeping to myself.
Okay.
So after all that, and after the meal's over, the kids stretch and yawn, and you can see they're tired. But they're trying their best to pull the "I'm not asleep, I'm awake. I want to listen to more stories."
But bedtime
I'm not tired.
bedtime means book time, doesn't it?
Sobbing. I'm not tired.
All right, kids, I think it's time for you to get some sleep.
I think Uncle Adrian just volunteered to read bedtime story.
My audience.
That's what I heard.
And you see their eyes light up, and they cheer, and they go running off into the bedrooms. Well, bedroom.
Yeah, I just
That's one way
stand up
to get
and
them to go to bed. Thank
my
you, Adrian.
audience awaits, of course.
I want to. I'm just kind of out of the corner of my eye watching Mom as all this plays through. Because, like, a mom always has a face, right? When they see someone else with, like, little kids, kind of like, oh man, I remember when.
There's a little bit of wistfulness to it, but she's been quiet and contemplative all night.
Okay.
He's very good with them. Adrian.
I don't know where he gets it from.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes parents influence their kids in ways that they don't know.
I think we all know where he gets it from.
I appreciate that, but it was tough raising those two. Especially with Garvin the way he was.
Mm.
The way he was. He's not that way anymore. Wherever he is. Bring him back alive, please.
Not even the slightest hint of a smirk. On my life. On my life, we're bringing everybody back.
That's all I ask. With Celdiel, I don't know when I'll ever see Garvin again. I can't lose to Adrin at this point.
You won't. Between Sahiri and I, we're going to put the legwork in. Make sure everybody's safe. Narian. You haven't been with us long enough for me to automatically include you. I'm sorry.
Narian and I will do the stabby.
Yeah.
That's
We'll all do our part. And that's a genuine offer. The kids are welcome in the Grove. So are you. All of you. For life. As long as it exists. As long as there's breath in my body. This is going to be fun. I can't wait to see the look on Sahiri's face. Stomping on the brains of that mace, bashing the crap out of all the undead. That's just crazy. You know, you actually do get a bit of a blood mist when you're killing undead. It's kind of like a big, crazy, toothy grin. You're just having the time of your life.
Unnatural. They need to be removed from the world. Their spirits need to rest. The best way to do that is to make sure their body has been properly put to rest. That way they can rejoin their loved ones, or find their path in the afterlife, whatever that may be. As it will be my job, should I be the first one to leave this party for another plane, to once again greet you when it becomes your time and help you find your path.
Oh, God. I'm insufferable now. Can you imagine in another 6,000 years? No, not 6,000. My math is wrong. Like in another 1,000, 1,500 years. Can you imagine? Oh.
Well, with that,
very glad I don't have to imagine that, Murray.
as you guys have sitting, after the kids have gone to bed, Adrin's kind of made his way back out. The night's dragged on.
They made 5 whole chapters tonight. Sorry.
You guys find it's starting to get late yourselves as travel is definitely worn you out.
You know, I'm gonna go sleep outside. Stars are coming. Just don't walk under any trees. There might be a sleeping Murray falling out of them at some point. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bright and early.
Nightmare.
Good night.
Night, dude.
I'm just gonna slowly walk outside. Find an oak tree. Climb it. go to sleep looking at the stars.
Didn't you play?
Cry a lot. Time for Murray's catharsis.
Didn't you plant an oak tree in their yard the last time we were here?
No.
Yeah,
Did
Nary
I?
was
Oh, I did. Right, I did. Yeah. Well, there you go. Full circle. I'll sleep in that oak tree. That's true. I had plant growth. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
The rest of you kind of make your way to your rooms, bunk down, rest for the night, and you all find that you fall asleep rather easily, knowing how things are going, that this could be your last real comfortable night's sleep for a little while. You wake the next morning, rested. It's the best sleep you guys have had since the last time you were able to stay at home. It's early. The sun's just coming up over the horizon, shedding its light along the city.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to wild shape into a rooster. Start crowing. Until I see movement in the house.
How early?
Oh, like sunrise, probably like 5:30.
The temptation.
Hey,
No.
man.
So the rest of you hear the sound of a very close crow. Or not crow. Rooster.
Rooster.
Doing its morning caw, waking you all up.
Who wants fried chicken for breakfast? Just kidding. Hey, guys.
That's cool.
Oh, I'm kidding. Get down here, you big galoot.
Yep. Because chickens can fly. And I'll re-Murray. You know, I heard that.
I was about to shoot the chicken, so good.
I was
you're
very
smart.
tempted, but in recent months I've become more of a morning person. He knows full well last year he would have got chill touched out of a window.
But then it just turns into me and I get to do it again. Hey, Narian, do you mind if I get the kids up?
They're probably already up after what you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, hang on.
I do hear the pitter patter of very small feet.
Yeah, they're up. They're up.
Probably in terrible moods.
No, that's around.
I can fix that.
Or at least not for long with us around. Yeah.
Last moose ride before we leave.
There it is. I hear excited
And then
squealing.
you hear the excited screaming and the pitter patter of feet getting. You hear the one of them trip as they're trying to get their clothes on and to be able to get out, come out. And
Well, he missed the pant leg, but he got there eventually.
I'll have to make sure to apologize to the neighbors when we get back.
I also have a feeling they won't challenge anything because I'm so big. But yeah, it's just me. All right, 10 minutes.
Shay comes up next to you and says, "Well, as long as he's not leaving anything on their lawn, I think they'll be just fine."
Yeah, it's the only time we're gonna have a rooster wake everyone up in the neighborhood. They could use a day to get more done anyway.
10 minutes, Shay. Just a quick loop before we go. My morning walk. Thanks for everything. I'm gonna give Shay a hug. And when I have her in the hug, she'll come home. And I go outside.
I'll die before
And then
I let any
Remus.
of these idiots go down, and I promised my mom I wasn't gonna die. So we're all coming home. That's just how it works. Also, You may want to consider getting out the winter quilts soon. It's getting a little chilly in the kids' room. Thank you for letting us visit. I'm gonna follow him out.
So
Coco also gives her a hug. Bye, thank you.
So you guys all had a little bit of breakfast. You guys watched Murray parade the children around for another 10 minutes or so. You guys gather back up again, have all your stuff together, and prepare to leave.
So off to the grove then.
Luckily, I planted an oak.
Mm-hmm.
Kids, stand back. You don't want to get sucked in.
You see Shay kind of go over and just pull them back.
It's not a fun trip if you get
touch
lost
the
in one of those things.
Shay looks at you, Narian. Remember, if anything happens, Silvery Moon.
Right. Got it.
I'll keep
I
them
love you.
safe. I love you too.
All right,
We should go,
kids,
guys.
behave. Don't lose those stones. And I cast
Listen to
transport
your
via
Uncle
plants.
Murray. Please.
Transport via plants to the tree that I made with my staff back at the grove.
All
Oh,
I
by the
can
way.
say is college fund, at least for that one.
Yeah.
And then I'm gone before she.
Yeah, there may
realizes
be
what I
money
just
hidden
said.
throughout your house.
There's a lot.
Now transport via plant back to the grove.
So, you all step through the tree,
Whoa!
and as you step back out, you find yourself back into the grove in the area where Murray had grown the tree.
Well, Mum, this is your stop on the field trip.
It's warmer than I thought it would be for this far up the mountain.
It's remarkably comfortable in here. I think they have a dome of some sort. Murray can probably
Druids.
explain it better.
It's climate controlled. If you go that way, there's some farms. We grow wheat, potatoes, carrots over there. Be careful. You know what? No. Druids can wild shape and they can be mischievous. That's all I'm saying.
Think Dad everywhere, except
Well-
slightly less aloof. Okay, moderately less aloof towards the end. I don't know. When I was really little, he wasn't so bad.
And you hear a voice come from a little down the hall walking towards you. Don't worry, we'll keep an eye on her.
Yay! Two of my mums are making friends.
Mom! Sorry, Druid Mom, or Mom. So Mary Mansbridge, or Wendy Mansbridge, this is Adrian's mom, who I also call Mom, because, you know, why not?
Pleasure.
She's a guest of the Grove. I made a deal for some information. She's here from Candlekeep to look at the libraries and the records.
Yes, I've heard you have an extensive amount of information. I'm not taking anything. I promise you that. Not at least not with which you're not willing to donate. I should say.
Mama, they're very giving and open people. If they need to be closed about something, they will. But I treat this more like a working vacation.
Right.
You don't
Enjoy
have to-
yourself.
There was no one I thought would be better to get an experience out here than you, and there was no one on the face of this God's forsaken little rock that I would have trusted more with your life. Because the 5 of us are busy. 4 of us. 5. I'm the 5th. Yep, I can do maths.
It was never your strong suit.
Nope, that was Gavin. I'm good at making things go boom and making things pretty.
Make use of our vaults, everybody, if there's stuff that you want to leave and you don't want to take.
Um,
I'm going to go see a man about a cup. I need to go pay my respects to the silversmith anyway.
I'll catch you up.
Yeah, I disappear.
Gave me an idea. Hey, Mum. Murray's right. There isn't a lot of stuff that I have that I don't need to have with me. Just in case. So... Can you hang on to this for me? And I'm just gonna hand her the bag with all the money we have left that we just got. And, like, a bunch of other random crap that I don't need in my pockets.
Of course.
Cool. I'll be back for it soon, but instead of going through the effort of finding it in a vault, I'd rather take a minute to stop and check in with you. And, in the infinitesimally small chance that I don't come back,
Don't.
I trust you to do what's good. That's all I'm saying. There's a shitload of gold in there, Mum.
You're coming back.
Yeah, I'm coming back. But you're gonna hang on to my gold for me. Until I do.
Yes.
Love you.
I love you too, Adrian.
They're not gonna let me die. Trust me. If they were gonna let me die, they would have done it years ago.
Coco, will you come with me shortly? Just for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Justin, is there anywhere, big enough for me to go in this grove, to perhaps summon a large creature?
Yeah, the center area that actually leads into the reliquary itself is a big open chamber.
I will go there with Coco, and I'm going to cast Find Greater Steed and summon a Pegasus.
Okay.
I will inform Coco that this will help us in the fight against the dracolich.
Very pretty horsey.
I was thinking, since you're ranged, that you could ride with me.
I not really ranged. Snappy.
Oh wait, you're not. You are stabby. What if I get you on the dragon's back?
Yeah.
Okay. What if we both get on the dragon's back using the Pegasus?
Yeah.
I think that could help us. Okay. That's the plan then. We'll hold on to this one, and I'll use my action to dismiss the Pegasus and the
Tap it in its
dimension wherever
eyeballs.
It goes. Yeah. If it
That
has
way
them,
it can't see.
I don't know if it. I mean, it probably.
Oh,
needs
it's
to
not.
see, but it is undead.
Yeah, maybe. We should ask Sahiri.
Sahiri!
Sahiri, does a dracolich have eyeballs? You just hear like yell carrying across like half the grove.
It might depend on the dracolich. I don't know about this one. Or many. I haven't met one yet, so we'll find out together.
Okay. So we now have a Pegasus, all right.
was the silversmith that it's done?
Yes, because it was like 2. I think he said 2 days.
Yeah, we took 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
I come back. Hey! Oh! It's a Pegasus. All right, we'll need this for later.
Is that the cup that we'll put a bunch of stuff in for?
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's going to disappear when we use it.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I heard what you said about dragons and eyes. They don't need eyes to see.
Can I sketch it before you destroy it? It could make a really good cover piece for a novel.
Toss it. Boop, here you go.
Tight. And I'd sketch it a bunch of times.
So, man. Oh, I figured, so to break this apart, Adrian's mom is mum, my mother is ma'am, right? More ma'am, hey ma'am. Anyway,
An A is just a U with a hat.
do the scouts have any idea how far it is up to the peak?
It's hours.
Okay.
Even with the wind, it should only take a couple hours to get up there, I think. Pretty
Okay.
sure that it's up to the top of this peak, though.
Yeah. Has the Grove sent anybody out
No,
up that way at all? No. Okay.
we're not risking anybody at this point.
We're it, kid.
Well, I mean, it's my job.
Yeah, it is.
Protector of the Grove. Oh God.
We
Too
wanted
many
to send
titles.
scouts up, but we can't fly up there.
All
The winds are
hail
too
King Murray.
dangerous.
Yeah. No animals. I mean, a little mink or anyway. Never mind.
Can we
We
do
might
it
need
at
to
spa?
use your chalice before we get up there, because if the dragon smells us while we're climbing.
Oh yeah. No.
Bad.
See, the thing is, so here's what we're gonna do, right? If you guys haven't heard of it, it's a hero's feast, right? It's a magical feast. It'll summon the table, the whole thing for everybody who's here. And we have to spend a long time sitting and eating. We have to complete the food that's on the table. And yeah, we're good for a day. We're good for a full day. So, hey, who's afraid of dragons? Yeah, won't be after.
Feed me more than just berries? This is the best day ever.
It is, from what I understand in the literature, the most delicious, fantastic, and eye-rolling food you will ever have. And everything else, the most delicious meal is going to taste like ash in your mouth after you've had this food. Not literally because you're magically cursed or anything, but it's just nothing's going to compare, you know?
I will still.
Except for
eat
Mom's cooking.
apple pie. Don't worry. But this sounds really cool. I'm so pumped for today now.
So, just Heroes Feast does require you to be there for an entire hour to consume it.
Can we do that
Yeah.
inside?
It's also
Before
why
it
we did the
gets
crack
cold?
of dawn thing.
Right.
Yep. Oh yeah, no. We're gonna go. We're gonna go home there. We're actually gonna go and have a proper meal with everybody. Mom, we're probably gonna use the big room. We're gonna need a lot of space.
12 people.
I'm gonna be so fat today.
It's a 12 people maximum for the benefits
Yeah.
of that.
Everyone knows magical calories don't count.
What?
They actually don't.
That's Coco. That's the best thing you've ever learned to say.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mum and Ma'am, treat yourselves.
Still funny.
Come on in. Let's have some food. It'll be delicious. Mom, can you go get Dad?
You can yell at me
I
for
feel
my
it.
minutes, just like when I was a kid.
Yeah. And
Sorry, Mary.
you know what? We have room for let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. First 3 people to get here get free food.
Alright. You hear a sound that's like a thundering of hooves. What's happening?
Oh, by the way, Adrian, this is how you find out who the mooches are in the grove. Check this out.
So you added who you added your
Moms.
mum and mom.
Mom, ma'am, dad, and there's room for 3 more to make 12 to make it
Okay.
a full.
The blacksmith comes through, or the metalsmith.
Hey, Carl, good to see you, bud.
He needs to be ready to go.
Your brother.
Oh, hey, Rick. Welcome, bud.
And some other young druid. I don't think you were not here for when the last time you were here, so you're not familiar with the face. But it's a young kid.
Yeah, he's growing. Needs food.
Under 6 foot, like real young kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's nearly as short as I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna kneel down in front of him, put my hand on his shoulder. Who are you? You live here? I'm kidding. You're more than welcome, bud.
It's just like he's like literally like a deer in headlights. Just
That's scary, man. Woo. You have like an oppressive adult like just do that to you as a kid. Whoa.
not
No,
just
they
that,
don't
the
make
arch
the
druid
feast
of the
terrifying
of the
with children.
grove. He saw the crown. He's staring at that, not at your eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty daunting, huh?
Why you
What do
gotta
you-
be a poor kid like that, man?
He's got to earn his stripes. He wants to eat. You earn your keep. That's the rule around here, right?
Right.
Good job.
And you
What do they call you around here, kid?
It's Oscar.
Oscar.
Oscar. Good, strong name. The O, the little umlaut's beautiful. It's like an O with a hat. It's fantastic. You know what, kid? You're sitting at my right hand today. You're my guest of honor at this table. What table? Come in and watch this.
Oh boy.
Adrian, I need the cup.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Thank you. God, this thing has more bling on it than most people see in a lifetime.
Yeah, dude, I had to make like 8 sketches to catch all the angles.
Alright, so this is going to take 10 minutes, and that's not a ritual. That's just the spell
That's
takes
just-
10 minutes
it's-
for me to
yep.
cast. Yeah. So I'm going to place the cup in the middle of the room. Okay, everybody hug the walls. And then I'm going to kneel next to it, do my mumbling, drawing around it in the dirt. Cast Hero's Feast.
You
The
cast
chalice
it.
dissolves into dust.
Yep. And a giant table with all food you can imagine pops up. You sit down in front of at your seat, and it's your favorite food literally has appeared in front of you.
Okay, everybody. Don't. Oscar, especially you, don't let this go to your head. Carl, keep an eye on Oscar after, because he's going to be full of spit and fire after this.
Them
So will
and
you.
Vigor.
Won't we all?
Mom, are those your mashed potatoes I see? How did magic, whatever?
You, you know how this works.
No, I don't.
You know
That's the
that it
fun
works.
That's the fun part. I don't know how it works. I just know it works.
So you guys eat,
Everybody, dig in.
and you eat, and it lasts for you an entire hour. It takes an hour to completely eat all your meal, but once
Here
it's
comes the good
over,
part.
you guys are cured of all diseases and poisons, which you don't have any of. You're immune to poison and being frightened. You could make all wisdom saving throws with advantage. And I see Murray made the roll. So you guys get 2d10 to your maximum hit points, and you gain
okay.
those hit points as well. So it's 11 hit points.
Yep. Yep. Everybody gains 11 max and 11. Yeah.
So you rolled average. That's not bad. So everybody gets 11 max hit points addition, and 11 you'll heal for that total as well. So
Adrian is a thick boy.
and this will last for
God.
24 hours.
Yep.
All
So
right, is there
immune
a
to
way-
poison, immune to frightened, with advantage on wisdom saving throws, and then your maximum hit points.
Is there a way to add those immunities?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. There's like a plus button or an edit button on the in the immunity section for your where you're under your saving throws. Wait, yeah.
Defenses.
Defenses, yeah.
Defenses you can customize. I'm already immune to blind, deaf, frightened, poison, critical hits, poisoned, and now feared. Immune to
Blind,
fear.
deaf, frightened, poisoned.
I look at Oscar as I see the adrenaline start to hit, right? I'm like, Oscar, remember this feeling. It's temporary. Don't do anything stupid.
Wow.
The road to wisdom is in temperance. You can be powerful. You just don't need to show it all the time. Do you understand my lesson, boy?
Yeah, of course.
Insight check. I mean, it's kind of my thing now. I just have to insight everybody. Because,
Yeah.
Archdruid.
Yeah, you believe him.
I like the way you said that. It makes me feel so proud of this kid either way.
You believe him.
You believe him. All right.
Jimmy,
Now.
it's advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, it's not blind, deaf, and frightened and poisoned. And wisdom
mine, 'cause-
and advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, I think I said blinded because the crown gives me a lot of immunities. I might have said that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Immune to poison, you clear all diseases and poisons you already had. You're immune to poison, frightened, and you get wisdom saving throws, and then the hit point maximum change. So that's it.
Don't know how to make it always advantage on those.
I think you might just. Oh wait, hang on.
It might
If
be
you
in
click
defenses
on-
as well, but
Yeah, there's no way to customize saving throws. You may just have to You may just have to take a note.
gonna have to remember.
Yep. And with fear and rage, I get automatic advantage on my saving throws anyway.
Oh, I can just right click it and set that one to roll with advantage.
You can do that too. Yeah.
When you write, yep, there you go.
Okay.
All right. And you guys
Carl.
enjoy your feast, and you guys prepare to get going. We're gonna take one more break, and then should be the last one we have for the night, guys. So hang tight for a few more minutes, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for letting us take that break. We will be finishing things out here for the night, so there'll be no more breaks until the very end. So I hope you guys are enjoying, and we'll keep on going. So the feast is finished. You all are feeling stronger,
Faster, smarter.
braver, more stout, and you feel like you're a little more durable than you were before. And you realize you're heading back out into the cold.
You know what? It doesn't bother me today. Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's go kill a fucking dragon.
I'm caught
Hells
in
yeah.
zone. Oh, I already had it prepared.
That's
Never
the
mind. Okay,
spirit.
there you go. I was doing some paperwork in the corner.
Nose in a book as usual. Call you.
Well,
Garvin.
I mean, look, man. When you're archdruid.
Hey, I'm gonna start calling you Garvin soon.
Yep. Well, look, man. When you're archdruid, you gotta dot your I's and cross your T's. You know. All right.
Good thing I never will be. Smile.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You know, the thought used to bother me, but for some weird reason, it doesn't anymore. Yeah. Well, you know, responsibility, heavy's the head, blah blah blah, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Dad. Later. We'll see you guys later. We're gonna have some fun. Carl, hey, keep up that smoothing, buddy. Oscar, remember what I said.
I'll be home for dinner tomorrow.
You might be home for dinner
Maybe
tonight.
the day after. Day or two. Hug.
Yeah, moms can't feel fear. We robbed them of the one emotion that they like to hold over us. Oh, that's evil. Wow, am I
Don't-
evil now?
Don't let out the secret, because when this wears off, we can.
Yeah, no, we'll pay for it later.
You'll pay for it, buddy. This wasn't my plan.
Yep. No. Oh yeah. No. Totally, dude. Heavy's the head. Blah blah blah. Don't worry about it. I'm big enough to take it all. Mom, ma'am, Dad, Rick, Carl, Oscar. Friends, shall we?
Be safe.
Never are, but it always works out.
All right.
We'll be all right.
So you guys head out.
I forgot my tree.
Always with the tree.
I touch the tree that I made, and then I reform it. I speak the command word, and it reforms back into the druid staff.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's my mobile escape plan. If we have to get out somewhere, I have an instant tree. I hate to part with it, but you know, it is what it is.
That's the coolest thing you've ever put in your backpack.
Dude, you watched me make the tree out of it.
I wasn't paying that much attention.
Fair. Neither was I, really.
I'm sorry. I should have been, but you know.
It is
It's
what
a
it
very
is.
brisk walk in the cold where you can scold me about it if you'd like.
What's cool? I feel great.
I know. Me too.
Let's
I'm
go
just
take
goofing.
care of some business.
And
But let's not get cocky.
You guys, almost the second you guys step out from where the grove is hidden within the mountain, you just feel the bitter bite of the cold wind blowing against you.
Let's go bite it back.
You guys
Yeah?
slowly trudge your way up the mountain. It is bitterly cold. The wind is just constant, and as you start getting further up, you feel it almost like there's a rhythm to it. It's not. It wasn't nearly as a constant, continuous wind as you thought. It's
Like the beating of wings, kind of like that.
or almost like an inhale, or almost like consistent
Breathing.
breath.
It's like when you sleep too close to me when we have to camp out. I wake up and it's
Yeah, but my breath is hot and smelly.
It's
This shit's cold.
slower and longer. So there's a longer duration, but it has that that tempo, but much slowed down.
So something very, very big, which is what we were expecting. So
The cold just it is bitter. I need everybody to give me a Constitution saving throw.
oh boy, I'm super good at these. Except right now, 14,
+4.
18.
Plus a D4 or just +4?
+4.
+4.
+4. Okay. So 17 if I'm not.
So 12 for me. That was
24.
That was a
All
very
right.
low roll.
Murray and Coco, the cold it hits you just the wrong way. I need you guys to take a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
And so you'll have disadvantage on skill checks.
Oh,
That
boy.
includes everybody else was fine, just Murray and Coco. That does skill check is unfortunately initiative, so keep that in mind. So
Okay. Wow.
Will
I might roll.
D&D Beyond do that automatically, or do I need to?
no, I'll have to just write it down somewhere to remember it.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, technically in 24. Yeah. By the time we sleep, we should only be doing one initiative roll.
You guys
Okay.
continue making your way up the mountain, and it feels like you feel like you've been up there all day. Eventually you can hear the wind. It's more of there's more of an audio what's the word I'm looking for? Auditory sound. There's bigger note to it than just wind. You hear something else almost guttural as you continue up. Eventually you see a large iced over cavern entrance.
20 gold says that's the right spot.
The entrance is clear, but it's surrounded with shards of pointed crystalline ice all around the edges of it, almost forming the cavern itself.
Kind of want to touch one of those. Quick, someone tell me it's a bad idea.
No, that's a bad idea.
Thanks.
It's a bad idea.
Also, thanks.
So, hey, who wants to see if we can piss it off enough to make it come out?
Me!
Let's do it. Just scream at it. That'll get its attention.
Okay, watch this, guys. I'm gonna be real butch. Are we close enough that we can hear it, or is it like 100 feet away?
You don't know.
How close
can't
are we
s-
to the entrance of the cave?
50 feet.
Okay. Sound reverberates very well in caves.
Murray, use its real name.
I've read.
Ooh, right, Mishvala, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'll piss it off.
Ooh, how do I want to take this? I want to go at this angle.
Just
Yeah,
say
yeah,
its
yeah,
name
yeah,
like
yeah.
6 times in a row.
In a mirror.
No, that's 3.
Mishvala, the archdruid of the druid circle, demands your audience. Come here, you pitiful worm.
Nailed
So
it.
terrified of life that you have to suck up to a lich?
Little
Come
much.
on. I thought you were some great hunter.
Okay.
And then Murray turns
Big
invisible and I run 20 feet that way.
Bitch.
I mean, it's 6 seconds, man. And, dude, dragons have true sight.
Yeah, but it's a joke for us.
And, spread out!
No.
Tiny focus.
Hmm.
I'm
You
gonna jump on the Pegasus.
It would be hilarious if the dragon just wasn't at home that day.
Oh god, I would be so annoyed.
The butler walks out. Sir, I must ask you to stop shouting.
Yeah, but the butler is like Strahd or something.
Nah, dude, it's a freaking little kobold.
So you don't get a response.
Okay, I'm going in.
Not advisable to go into a dragon slayer.
Whatever, dude. I could just teleport out.
You know what? Fuck it. I cast Investiture of Ice on myself.
Oh boy.
And because I don't have a choice... Wait, where's my Investiture of Ice? It was prepared. Where the fuck is my Investiture of Ice? Sixth level. I used my 6th slot, but I have a 7th level free.
I have a bad idea.
And it says that I cannot upcast my Investiture of Ice. Yes, I can. I click the button. Boom. Investiture of Ice.
Yeah, it's just a spell slot. It doesn't upcast. It just
Yeah.
uses the spell slot.
Yeah, they changed it. Instead of it being in my 7th level list, it just I can click the plus to the
Yeah, if it
level.
doesn't have an upcast, it won't show in your list. So you just click the.
Yeah. And I'm gonna walk right in the middle of that fucking gate, right in the middle of the cave. Just walk right into it. Miss Villa!
Oh, that's way less subtle than what I was gonna do. I was gonna message it.
I want to talk about the air conditioning.
What's air conditioning? You need
I'm
what?
inventing.
So you hear a deep, guttural
Oh,
sound, but in your head, it doesn't sound like it's coming from anywhere in particular.
I was right. I should have messaged.
Then please, if you are so confident, enter. Seek your audience.
That's cute.
You want to talk to me about confidence? Your cowardice is so transparent. I can probably see you clean through you.
Eh. 7 out of 10.
Murray, you need to work on your comebacks.
Yeah, 7 out of 10, but
Yes. By the way, he talks in your head.
yeah.
Come, if you're so eager to meet me face to face, enter.
Do you still have a face? And I enter.
Oh boy, there he goes. There
Dude,
goes
you cannot be afraid. I
Walk
cannot be
your
afraid. I'm not
message
stupid, but I can't be afraid.
So, you enter in this cavern, and it's
I'll waltz in right after him.
it's
Okay.
I'm gonna follow.
the cavern itself is about 25 feet wide, and it goes about 20 feet down, and then it ends at it looks like an overlook platform, and there's a stairwell that goes down to the left.
So
The cave itself is dark.
so grandiose.
You can't see. It's almost like oppressively dark.
Where's Adrian's
Magical darkness kind of thing.
hole?
You feel it might be, but it doesn't. There's something weird about it. It doesn't look like the darkness spell. It's just there's something. It's almost like a level of malevolence.
Malevolence.
Like some sort of aura almost.
Like- Like in JoJo's. We can just see the word menace all over the place.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
gonna start going down the stairs.
As you get to the bottom of the stairs,
You hoping we'll be tired by the time we get down?
you see blue flames shoot up from these braziers sitting on the floor.
Impressive.
6 of them. The room illuminates. You see bones of various creatures lying all over the floor. At the other end of the cavern, you see a glowing blue light coming from a chasm. Sitting across on the chasm, you see the bones of a great dragon.
What's up, Dick?
So this is the best that you have been brought.
Yeah. Weirwood showed up.
Now telling to Orcus is the best you can do?
Ooh, burn.
I'll be sure to let the Mad God know that he sends your regards when I send you to the afterlife.
Blah, blah, posture, blah, blah, dead.
And that
Oh.
is where we're going to stop. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know we're kind of blending on a little bit of a cliffhanger, but there was just no point in starting a massive combat like this beforehand. But in 2 weeks, assuming there's no holidays or anything that's going to get in the way of that, it'll be dracolich time, as we finally are going to be confronting Mishvala.
Sounds less fun than peanut butter jelly time.
Arguably.
So I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I know there was not a lot of combat tonight. We haven't had any a little bit, but that's just how it works sometimes. But either way, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. We should be playing some more Lethal Company tomorrow night, as we've been playing the heck out of our modded version of that. And we have new maps, so we'll be playing some new stuff there. So hope you guys will join us then. But until then, guys, have yourself a fantastic night. And we'll see you for this game in a couple more weeks. Until then, have a good one.